full-time job, I head up the PR at the Hoxton Hotel Group. Outside of that, I do some freelance travel writing. I have a website called Flash Anthology where I document travels and hotel recommendations. And then obviously doing a house renovation, which is kind of a brain space, takes up a lot of brain space at the moment. Yeah, that's kind of everything. So we bought this house in October, so we've been here like 8 months now. Previously we were in like a 90s flat that we also did a complete like gut out and renovation to. This is definitely a bigger project. I think the pandemic obviously taught us that we wanted like outdoor space, but also itchy feet just to get our hands on another project. So we've bought this 1930s house in Forest Hill, which is 3 beds and has a garden, and basically hadn't been touched in probably like 50 years. Yeah, so when we were looking, we were always looking for a renovation property. I think we wanted something that we could totally like put our mark on. I think with Ed being an electrician, like we've got the skills to be able to do that. But yeah, I think like somewhere with character was obviously a priority. A renovation is a lot of work, and like I think what I wasn't anticipating so much was how much like headspace it is as well. Like you're constantly thinking, you get decision fatigue, there's so many things to think about, you know, alongside other commitments and jobs. Like I travel a lot for work, so it really is a juggling act. I personally feel like with this house, so I don't know if it's just with any period house or that the former owner of this house was like here for such a long time, like 35 years. I feel like we've got a big responsibility to honour the heritage of the house, but also make tasteful like decisions that are going to date well. Yeah, so I was very excited about the garden. That was a big draw of the house. It is quite a big garden for a London house, and it's got a greenhouse at the back, which I love. Now that it's the height of summer, it feels quite overwhelming. Like the maintenance of a garden is quite intense. But obviously it is such an amazing space to have. It is a tough one. I think home is like where you feel, you know, comfortable and relaxed at that time in your life. This completely feels like home now. It feels completely comfortable. I think, to be honest, as soon as we'd moved in, like pulled up the carpets, given it a proper deep clean, it felt like home. I definitely think travel influences like both mine and my husband's taste and kind of what we want to do in the space. I think again that like love of colour and like maximalism comes through from travel, like India or Mexico, and like lots of those textiles that are currently probably like in the loft, and prints and that kind of thing that we've brought back from travels. Can't wait to like get those up and like add our personality that way. There's definitely some scents that I feel are very much in our lives. So my husband and I wear the same perfume, a molecule perfume, and that for me is just so like a familiar scent that always feels quite grounding. But like candles are definitely ritualistic. I mean, in this room, I think that's something that you can kind of bring those touches of like home or comfort. Hard work means to me, I guess, investing your time and energy in like your own happiness, really.